We're the two Gay Reefers.
Hey Reefers! In November last year, we were lucky enough to go on holidays to the lovely Cairns, home of the Great Barrier Reef. We went island hopping, we went snorkeling, we visited the Great Barrier Reef. And while we were there, we got to go to the world famous Cairns Marine for an exclusive tour around the facility. Now they have over 800 species of animals there, all the coral that you could possibly want. So let's go on our tour now with our special host, James, and of course, Bacardi.
I think they're actually leaving for the Coral Sea this Friday.
Yep.
They normally do Coral Sea about a 10-day trip, and then they'll come back, unload, and then we normally let the fish settle for about a week, just because obviously do the things, and then after about a week or so, then we'll start offering them out. Tim, obviously, one of our divers, he does a lot of the deep water diving on the rebreather, so he'll go down and get like the ventralis, especially abies, your deep water fish.
Yep.
We have some ventralis somewhere, I think, so I can point them out to you. System 1, so mainly we'll keep our coral sea fish in here, so mainly your Cirrolaborus, so you've got your Scotorums, Lineatus, more Lineatus, and more Lineatus. Again, just some more fish dotted around. You'll see these are obviously hold tags for these customers, they're on hold. No, all the ventralis are gone, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
We've got beautiful rose fasciatus there.
Wow.
And then you've got Labutis, just a Cirrolaborus labutii down here. Just another area. Following on, still System 1. We're into like Antheas. So you'll notice the black plastic over there, it's just because obviously it's high traffic areas.
Yep.
These are a bit more sensitive fish, so it's just so they're not getting scared every time.
These are all young ones?
These are all little ones, all obviously hand caught. We don't use any chemicals, it's all like they lay nets out on the bottom.
Yep.
And then they're sort of like rodeo them into the nets basically. So it's really interesting to like watch some videos on how they actually do it. It's, it must be hard. I mean, it's easy to catch fish out of a tank because they can't swim that far, but I know that if I was underwater, I'd be following a fish for 2 hours before I even got close to the bloody things. Got your chromis, your green chromis, your Vanderbilt, VBs. You'll notice, obviously, we have to keep some fish. We get big numbers, so we have to split them out, tank at a time, because if we put them the same in, they're just going to smash each other. Oh, the Harlequins. So normally this is full. Obviously, because they're an Australian endemic, so they're a big export fish. And my favourite fish, the Nigrogan.
Yeah, we just got one for our tank.
Oh man, I think they're beautiful.
Yeah, it's just maybe a little bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
And he just slotted in perfectly.
They do, they're beautiful, I think they're just lovely. And then just your dog-faced puffers. Again, I think they're cute. Putting on a show for you, his teeth out. Some of our venomous species down here. We've got some lions there, more lions. Yeah, they hurt when you get stung. I've only been stung once by one. I was upstairs for like 3 hours just in a ball in the fetal position.
Yeah. Pretty obvious, aren't they?
When they're like that, when they're in the water, not so much. Got some lovely scorpion leaves up there. So we've got some butterflies, sort of larger animals, one of the systems. So we've got some butterflies, nice big puffer down there. The big Maori. some more puffers. So in general, when the boat goes out, they have about 4 or 5 divers on board on each boat. So if we have the staff, that is. So if they do an inshore trip, it's more about a week. Yep. Coral sea trip, you're going more out 10, 12 days. I'll have a touch. Beautiful animals. Another holding facility. So we stack them 3 high, 9 in the tub. Yep. And I think there's about 12, 15 containers, so you put a bit of coral in each one, and they get cable tied together. Put your tray in there, and this will be filled, obviously filled with water. DO will be about 150 to 200. Coral in the bag, depending on the size. Just gets literally filled with water. If it's soft, that put a bit of carbon in there. Yep. And then it's just on these clipping machines, just put the bag in, push that, pump it up, and then clip it like that. Yep. And then into the box, 20 kilos, and off it goes. Fair enough. And then depending on the transit time, it also depends. If it's a longer transit time, more water, more air in the bag. If it's short, we can pack it a bit tighter. So obviously some transits are like 60 hours, so they're paying a lot of water. And then you think of like public aquariums where we're shipping sharks, where you've got the shark cost, and then you've got 3,000 kilos of water where they're getting charged $10 a kilo. It's crazy money. It's been tough since COVID, when they grounded 95% of the world fleet. a lot of times they would be like, we could send 20 boxes to someone. A lot of the airlines now are like, you have to take 40 boxes. So you're now telling customers you've got to double your order size, and then freight rates gone ridiculous as well. It's been tough, like everyone's had to adapt. It's been hard for us, it's been hard for them. Like everyone's just got to try and work it out so at least everyone's happy, you know. So this is our system 7 coral system. It's alright. We've got we've got some nice Cycloceras there. Mainly down in Mackay we find them, especially like these sort of colorations. And then we've got obviously your Trachophilia, variations of colours. Like the reds, we get a few up you'll find in Cairns, mainly like your reds, lavenders, and your big folders will be down in the Mackay region. And we've got some nice heliofungias. So you've got the standards, you've got nice green centres. So you see they're slightly different colour. These are Darwin ones. Yep. So these are, this sort of pattern we only find up in Darwin really. So obviously we've got a licence as well to collect up in Darwin, but we don't have we've got a small facility there, but we collect and then it all just comes straight down to us basically. So we're coming into a bit of Euphilia, so we've got some Divisa. Up here's so this is Northern Territory Parancora. Yep. And then this is your Great Barrier Reef Parancora. So it's a lot different, and you'll get this. It's collected more north of Cairns. Yep. Sometimes you'll find like oranges as well, but not as rarely. Obviously, everyone knows the Northern Territory Para. You get the bright, top, crazy colours up there. Some Fungia. And then you've got the Symphonia. And then yeah, there's some frags we've got going, so obviously it's the way everyone seems to be going at the minute, so yeah, for Sama. Yeah, it's a nice, are you a fan of it or? Yeah. Now obviously you've heard what's going on with Scollies and all that. He's trying to find what the next big coral's going to be. So yeah, more trackies. You get some beautiful colours. We are Scollies up the top here. That's our WYSIWYG. So we post these on our Facebook page, send out a price list to all our wholesalers, right? And then they basically, when it goes up, they just say, want it, and then we just add it into their order basically. We try and find slightly different pieces. I better show you these, haven't I? Yeah, these ones we just don't really see them. Just the red and then that little white tip.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's so cool.
And enemies are good fun when they don't sting you. Coming into some Baobanki. This is all like, we won't find up in Cairns, it's all found mainly down in Mackay. Obviously you get your reds. You do get a lot of different colorations, but this is all going into the Frag farm. And then this is Cam's little special section, like just recovery and experimenting. That's getting bright. That wasn't yellow, that was more gold. It's changing to that. I can't give you that, mate. I'm sorry, bud. You'd have to fight Cam for that one, mate. Jack-o'-lanterns. And then we have our volcano Synphilias at the back there. Yeah, Chalice is, I think it's undervalued at the minute. I think that'll be the next one to jump up. And this is just a little cam section, just colour stuff up. Like we find that slightly fade, we just chuck them under here.
Yeah.
Okay, more frags. And then yeah, so this is Cam, what he'll do, he'll get the pieces, slice them, let them sit, heal, cut them down again, let them sit here, and then it will end up gluing them on. Just so it gives you a little time. You don't want to cut them and then stick them straight in the frag pole. They need to have a bit of recovery time. So this is like just leaving little chips here.
Yep.
He'll just leave them there, and then when he's got a bit of time, he'll just throw them on. More coral, more coral. This is our system 5. We set these raceways are for mainly acro up the top, and then these are for mainly exports, and then a few are not domestic. So we set all of exports aside, and then some countries they have health certs that all needs to be done. We'll bring up a vet, they'll come through and we'll like do a video call and they'll check all the pieces, count it all, and then yeah, off they go. So this one's going to Amsterdam. So this will be about 40 boxes, so styro boxes, so these. And then fresh acro coming today as well, so I've got nice fresh acro for them. You've got acro in your tank or you're more help? Yeah.
Just starting, so.
Good luck.
Yeah,
yeah, let's do some acro. This will be like a good selection. Obviously the coral reef is a living organism, so it's going to die off and it's going to rebuild. I think you hit, like, yeah, it's been affected a lot, but I think when they take all the tourists, that's where they go and look at it. And if you go to the tourist areas of the reef, it's just decimated because people just go around, like you see, especially tourists, don't touch the coral, and the first thing they do is swim down, go grab a bit of coral. Like, it's crazy. Like, I went out on a dive trip and couldn't believe it. I was like, this doesn't look like a reef to me. It's just. But then you speak to most of our divers, and they're like, the reproduction they've seen of it is beautiful. So,
if you've enjoyed today's video, like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, be excellent to each other and keep it salty, everyone. Bye for now.
See you guys.
All right.